ass is hanging out as he makes a break upfield. Stepping back up. Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Cameron Munster's now putting his balls in Nick Meaney's face.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
Wasted world of sports, ahoy! How are we doing? Very nice of you to join me here. It is semi-final time, and who doesn't love a good semi? But I do apologise. I mean, that's just my personal life spilling over. Oh, you want to jump up there, do you? There you go. All right. Hey. You just did all that hard work of jumping up there on the couch. And now here we are to say ahoy. Alara, welcome along. Come and join the party. Party! Semi-final time, bring it on. Wasted world of sports. The NRL season is almost at an end. I've got to try and think of some content to do after the season's over. I mean, obviously we've got the Cricket World Cup coming up, but who cares about that necessarily? We've still got the Rugby World Cup, which is going on, which is fantastic. I've got to try and come up with some sort of content to spill over during the off-season and carry us over into the new year. So wish me luck with that one. It'll be interesting to see. But anyways, welcome along there. Ailes, Jasmine, Jazz, Ailes, Jasmine, UFC, Only Fams, Vobsy, Jason Hamilton, Gamer Mel. Let me just get the mouse over there and scroll up a little bit further. There's some more chats there. We also have Tux Bish, The Knee Crumbler, UHAZ24ZZZ. Welcome along, everybody. Scrolling back up. Oh, Kirsty Bark. Oh, that Kirsty must have got sick of waiting. Because Kirsty Bark's just like, hurry up, please. Hurry up. And then she's like, nah, sod it. I'm off. I'm sick of waiting. Drew Richardson, ahoy there. Welcome along, everybody. Gamer Mel, are you nervous? You should be. Because I feel like this game could go either way. Honestly, this is a game in the balance. Both teams have some serious outs. Mr. Ed's dead, ahoy. Will, ahoy. Welcome along. The golf's on as well. Oh, God. That is a tough choice, especially if one of your teams does not feature in this game. Drew Richardson, you hate the Storm? Oh, they're not that bad anymore, let's be honest. Melbourne Storm. Gamer Mel, close your ears for this, by the way. Gamer Mel, close your ears for this, because I'm going to say some things that you probably won't agree with. But honestly, the Storm are not that bad anymore. They used to be. Oh, God. I used to hate the Storm so much. So much. Back before I started streaming Wasted World of Sports. Oh, yeah. When Cameron Smith was still playing. Oh, yeah. When Cameron Smith was around, the Storm were extremely hateable. Let me just put it that way. But no, I don't really have a problem with them anymore, to be perfectly honest. Vopsy says, as a Roosters fan, I've never been more confident in Paulo having a shocker. All right. Jaxson Paulo, first, second, or third. Try score it. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Let's have a look at the odds of this. Seriously. Jaxson Paulo on the back of Vopsy's jinxing. I actually might do this. I might legitimately do this. Just for a laugh. I might actually seriously do this. Okay, Storm versus Roosters. Straight bet. Straight up bet. First, second or third try scorer, Jaxson Paulo. $4.50. Okay. Let's put, just for a laugh, let's just put a cheeky $20 on. Okay, that's 70. That's 70. I did not mean to do that. You know all those ads that you see? All those commercials that you see, and it's like gamble responsibly. This is the exact scenario they're talking about. When they say gamble responsibly, they're pretty much saying, you know that guy on YouTube that's always wasted? Don't put bets on like he does. Okay, because I tried to put a $20 bet on, and I've accidentally somehow entered... How have I put 70 in? I was trying to put 20 in. The 7 is not anywhere near the 2. But anyways, not to worry. I digress. 20 on Jaxson Paulo, first, second, or third try scorer. And that's what we're going to do. Just because I've got a feeling. Got a bit of an inkling. Sorry. Leno and Woodley fans out there? Anyone? This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to put $20 on it just because I think it's been jinxed in the chat room. $20 on Jaxson Paulo, first, second, or third try scorer. It's really not a big payout. It really isn't. But let's do it anyway. So Jaxson Paulo, first, second, or third try scorer. UFC Only Fan says Warriors have a stronger pack, but Newcastle got that backline banger. Home game might swing it. I am with you there. UFC Only Fans. I don't think that Newcastle are going to be able to do it away from home. Gamer Mel says, I hope I can watch the whole game. Have not been feeling well today. Well, Gamer Mel, I sincerely hope that your team gets up for you tonight, so that you have a little something to be happy about, since you're not feeling well. When Paulo sucks, you cannot get annoyed with me, Dan. No, I will not, Vobsy. You're actually the reason I'm putting the bet on. Jinx City. What it is. Oh, okay, who is my fallback? Well, I don't have a fallback. I do have a solid-looking four-leg multi on, though. I reckon this is a very solid-looking four-leg multi. Of all the bets all year, I think this is a very solid-looking bet. I really, really do. Check this out. Okay, well, there's our friend Jaxson Paulo again. Eli Katoa, anytime try scorer there for the Storm. I've bracketed Will Warbrick and Nick Meaney together, and I've bracketed James Tedesco and Reimis Smith together. So we're looking for 4 legs. 4 successful legs. That's what we're looking for here. Solid looking bet, that one, I reckon. So it'll be interesting to see. We'll keep an eye on that throughout the course of the night. And let's not forget that I have done that first, second, or third try scorer. First, second, or third try scorer. Jaxson Paulo as well. So let's keep an eye on that. Not long to go till kickoff. Oh, are we excited? 7 minutes to go until this game gets underway. Semi-final number uno. Hang on, that's not quite right. Numero uno. That's what they say, isn't it? Numero uno. Semi-final number 1. Bring it on. Storm versus Roosters. We have ended up with an extremely lopsided brackets for the finals, in all honesty. It's incredible where we've landed. So extremely lopsided. My prediction of a Panthers Storm grand final cannot come into fruition. Vobsy says, I don't think a lot of tries will be scored, probably why the odds for first, second, or third for Paulo are so low. No, that's the complete and total opposite of general logic of betting. If there's a smaller chance of something happening, the higher the odds, you understand. So I actually think it suggests, what it suggests to me, in all honesty, with those odds, is that the bookmakers are actually expecting a lot of tries to be scored tonight. We could be looking at overs. Based on the anytime try scorers odds, I might be having a cheeky look at overs tonight. What is overs? No, I understand what you mean, Vopsy, but I'm saying like Jaxson Paulo, anytime try scorer, just in general, is still an extremely low payout. I totally get what you mean, and I'm on board. I'm on board with you. But Jaxson Paulo, anytime try scorer, just period, is quite low, I would have thought. All right, so what is overs at the moment? Let's have a look. Total points market. Total match points. Overs is 30. Okay, 38.5. 38.5. So what's that? 20 points each. 3 converted tries and a penalty goal each. Yeah, okay. Overs is probably still not happening. They have to score 20 points each, essentially, on average. That might actually not happen. UFC OnlyFam says, I hope not one of my legs is less than 50.5 points scored. Oh, the teams, they're hugging. They're in the huddles. They're having a hug. Man hugs ahoy. Love a good man hug. Nothing beats a good old man hug, and especially when one party in the hug has a little bit of a... Never mind. Jason Hamilton says, Brandon Smith to score and overs. That's the bet. Wilma Titsgrow. Wilma Titsgrow. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I don't need my tits to grow anymore, by the way, just incidentally. Don't want mine to. I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's Jason Bourne. James Jason Bourne Intox. I'm gathering. I've not investigated it at all. I'm just making an assumption. Vobsy says, full-time score, 21-6. Roosters win. I've seen this game in the 2018 Grand Final. Well, here come the teams out onto the paddock. Semi-final number 1. We are ready to roll. Not much of a turnout. Jesus Christ, there's not much of a turnout. In all honesty. I am really surprised. All Wilma Titsgrow says the AFL is on, Dan. All right, it's definitely James. It's definitely James. Melbourne's... Oh, because it's in Melbourne. Yes, this game's in Melbourne. That's why no one gives a shit. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I was just thinking, a Storm Roosters semi-final. That's why there's nobody there. And they just complained and complained and complained about the Sharks having a home final at their stadium, which is under construction at the moment. Oh, it's only been played in front of 12,000 people on a construction site. Well then, for everyone who complained about that, have a look at this. Massive stadium in Melbourne. Nobody gives a bollocks. Nobody cares. But here we are. Both teams are out on the field. We are ready for kickoff. Wasted World of Sports, the NRL season, rapidly drawing to a close. Oh, we've got a minute's silence for somebody. Who's died? John McDonald. People dying left, right, and centre. All right, let's take a moment's silence for John McDonald. That was the quickest minute silence ever. It really was. Well, my tits grow says that's the link to the new Osborne podcast, Dan. Wait, Osborne's is in the Osbornes? That is fabulous. Oh, that is fabulous. I'm so keen for that. Thank you for sharing that. I'm so keen for that. That's going to be fantastic. We are ready to get underway here. Melbourne Storm with the kickoff. Let's go. Semi-final number 1. It's elimination time. Both of these teams on the brink. Who will be standing at the end of this? Wasted Water Sports, Roosters, Storm. We're underway. Tedesco takes it to the line. Fifth and last, Roosters. They get through their first set. Up towards halfway they are. Sam Walker. How's his night going to go? That's a solid first kick. Straight down the throat of Nick Meaney at the back, though. Bring on some try scorers for our multi, huh? We deserve a multi. We really do. The time is nigh. We deserve a payout on a multi here at the Wasted World of Sports. We've been so close so many times. Tonight is the night. Oh, big Nelson's on. He's charging forward. Straight out of dummy half and falling over his own feet there. Bronson Garlic. The kick goes high. Pressure at the back here on the Roosters. What a take. What an absolute take under pressure that was. Jaxson Paulo passes his first test of the night. That was a solid take there, Vobsy. Jaxson has started extremely well. Now the Roosters expansive play. They've created some space. Polga cuts back in field. They had a little bit of space, but the Storm's sliding defense covers it off. Carey puts the kick up. 30 out from the line. The chase from Tedesco puts pressure on Meaney, but Nick Meaney takes it at the back and surrenders. UFC Only Fam says, I still feel bad about the bunker taking the Metcalf leg from you. So bad, I keep bringing it up. Not just the exact same game. If you remember correctly, UFC, the same game. Ruben Garrick was taken off me as well, I believe it was. I believe that was the game. And the Melbourne Storm have come up with another uncharacteristic mistake here out of territory. Tackle 2, dropping the ball cold. No contact. Josh King, down it goes. Robert M says the winner of this game plays Panthers Friday, don't they? Yes, they do. From the scrum, Carey runs it to the line. Dummies with the double pump and has taken a ground. They're 10 out here, Roosters. First opportunity. Oh, now it's juggled by the Roosters, but they've regathered it. Who's that there? Lindsay Collins. Lindsay Collins with the juggle. And now it's been lost. Oh, no. Welcome to a game of who wants to lose the most. We're only 4 minutes old, I know, but both teams, diabolical errors. Both teams, if they do this, they will get slaughtered by the Panthers. Oh, and that's shoulder contact to the face as well, by the way. That is shoulder contact to the face. And if the match review committee picks up on that one, could be a little bit of trouble there for the Storm defender. Both teams with some big mistakes early in the game. The Storm, the mistake that presented the Roosters with the opportunity. And the Roosters said, no thanks. We're good. We don't want that opportunity. We'll just give you an error straight back. And a very scrappy start to this game inside the first 5. Oh, Meaney runs it to the line. Now here goes Justin Olam. Justin Olam back in the team tonight. He wants to take full advantage of being back as well. 5th and last, the crossfield kick here. It's way too deep, and there's no pressure at the back on Poga. And Poga is taken just shy of his own try line. Darmain Kamisa. Ahoy. Bonjour. Salam. Yes. Roosters forced to bring it out of territory. Tackle 5 now with Lindsay Collins. And they're only just outside the 20 from their own try line. Sam Walker forced to kick. Oh, it's low. It's flat. It bounces up for Meaney. And the Storm can return this with interest. Nick Meaney puts the head down. They're up over halfway. Melbourne with front foot ball. Pressure on the Roosters. And they've lost the ball. No, it's a penalty to the Storm. Oh, it's Ashley Klein. Oh, okay. Once again, I've not done my research on the referees. Ashley Klein is the ref for tonight, so expect a lot of penalties to Melbourne. And there is the first one. 7 minutes in. Cameron Munster's going to plug this into the corner. No interest in the 2 points at all. An absolute gift 2-pointer. I'd have taken it, personally. I would totally have taken the 2. But anyways, Melbourne, they want more. They maybe don't think they're going to win this game by taking 2s. They've decided to go all out on attack. Karma Chameleon. 10 out from the line. Here go Melbourne. Plenty of tackles up their sleeve. Ashley Klein has a tendency to blow homers, Vopsy. I'm not going to lie. From dummy half goes Garlic. A metre short. To the right they go. Here, the Storm. Dummies! And goes straight through the gap to score the try. The opening try of the match. Terran Wishart. Oh, that was Rod Wishart like. The slipperiness. Straight through he goes and scores. Tyron Wishart, oh, the Cheese had no chance. Brandon Smith did not have the pace or the enthusiasm to get. He was just slightly, ever so slightly wrong-footed, the Cheese, and then he was just completely burnt on the outside. My God, that was not good there from the Cheese, it must be said. I mean, that was one-on-one. That was essentially one-on-one, flat-footed, and Cheese got absolutely burnt. Wow. Completely blitzed him on the outside. Jason Hamilton says, apparently Nick Meaney is not a very nice person. Hang on. I am specifically looking for something. All right, I might not have it. Ah, God, never mind. UFC OnlyFans says they call him the Cheese because his defense game is full of holes. Bobsy says Cheese was sent by Melbourne to be an imposter. Wilma Titsgrow says Wishart masterclass again tonight. I was looking for a badum-tish. Badum-tish. Apparently, I don't have one on my soundboard. I've got this. I've got this. None of these are badum-tish. I just want a simple badum-tish.
You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
Definitely not a badum-tish.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
I don't think I have one. Jesus. Yeah, definitely not it. At a pinch, that probably could have worked. You'd think that a soundboard would have a badum-tish.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
I'm going to stop now. The hell? This is not a club. All right, in amongst all that. Anyways, in amongst all that, Melbourne have gone piggyback penalty after piggyback penalty, and they've gone all the way up the other end of the field. And the Roosters have decided to challenge. Ivan, ahoy there, mate. How are you doing? Melbourne Storm up 4-0 early in this one. How did they miss the conversion, by the way? Oh, it's off the face. It's off the face of Liero into the face of Jaxson Paulo. I don't think anybody's knocked this on. It's off the face of Liero into the face of Paulo. I don't think anybody has knocked this ball on. It's gone from face to face. And it's been regathered by the Roosters. And this would be Roosters' ball. And that is a great challenge by the Roosters. It's a double falcon. How often do you see a double falcon? Not very often, I would say. That's fantastic. A double falcon. The Roosters have successfully challenged. And they come away with the ball. Operating off of 38% possession at the moment here, the Roosters, inside the first 12 minutes. They just need some ball. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. How in Christ's name did Melbourne miss that conversion? I mean, I'm pretty sure, didn't Wishart score like literally right beside the posts? That is amazing that that conversion was missed. I mean, that was exactly what happened to the Sharks. The Sharks' first conversion from right beside the post last week missed, and they went on to lose the game. Melbourne with the ball, though, inside Roosters territory. On the zero tackle. Melbourne, plenty of tackles up the sleeve. Trying to inflict more damage here. 20 out from the line. Wishart firing it across to Garlic. Now Munster dummies. Munster goes on his own. Nobody's falling for that one. Karma Chameleon now gets the arms free. To the right-hand side. Wishart dummies, goes on his own again, Wishart. Oh, it was all too easy last time, says Wishart, so I'll have another go. Munster, crossfield kick. Pressure on here for the Roosters. This is a try, maybe. Reimis Smith. Reimis Smith. I think Reimis has got a hand to this one. It has to go up as no try, surely. I think Reimis Smith has got a hand on this one. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's close. Yes, it has just brushed the arm of Reimis Smith. And that is going to be an opportunity for my multi taken away. But fair enough. It's just brushed the inside of the forearm there and gone forward. And as much as that sucks, it is totally the correct decision. No try, knocked on by Reimis Smith. Roosters with the ball. They hold on. They survive. It remains 4 points to 0. Roosters ball 10 out from their own line. They just need some ball, the Roosters. They need some serious quality ball. It's all right, Shack of Hearts. Vopsy is a Roosters supporter, so he's just kind of like, he's trying the whole, reverse psychology. Reverse psychology, and a penalty now to the Roosters to bring them out of territory. If he talks his team down and certain players down just enough, they might actually come out and have a blinder. You know what I mean? It's worked in the past for me. It's not a foolproof plan, but sometimes it works. Just talk the utter bollocks off your team, and they might come out and surprise you. It's like me with Matt Moylan every week. Now Carey catches the retreating Storm. They did well there, Melbourne, to stay out of that play. Roosters, though, 30 out on tackle 3 from the Storm line. This is their first opportunity. Staying down, playing for... Oh, he's playing for the penalty here. Is that Butcher? Egan Butcher? Get up and play the ball, you goof. Don't stay down and play for the penalty. Fifth and last now, Roosters. 20 out. Cheese to the blind side. Walker puts the kick up. The chase is coming through. Oh, up there, Gazali. Up there, Gazali. Nick Meaney comes away with the ball, but the Storm are under the pump here. Big defense from the Roosters. If they can keep the Storm pinned down here on this set of 6. 25 minutes to go till the halftime break. They can put them under the pump, seriously. Oh, no, no. On tackle 4, they've given the penalty away. Ashley Klein will blow a homer. Do not give him any reason to, Roosters. Do not give the man a reason to blow that whistle in favour of the home team. On tackle 4, unforgivable. Brings the Storm out of territory. Well, it would have had they actually kicked the ball into touch properly. As a matter of fact, this has now just become, because that was such a shithouse kick into touch, this has become just a standard set. That was actually a horrible kick into touch. Nelson with a big charge gets the offload away. The no-look flick pass. And the Storm go to ground. 40 out from the Roosters line. Munster backing into the defense. 6th. They get a 6 again. They're up inside the 10 here. The Roosters. And now, oh, Melbourne. Oh, he's caught high. Wishart's been caught high. Wishart's been caught high here. And that's a penalty. And this is a gift. 2 points if they want it. Don't tell me that it was Victor Radley. Victor Radley's been pinged for a high shot. Well, it was a high shot. It was a high shot, and that's fair enough. And this is a gift. 2 points here for the Storm. Take the 2. Take the 2. Take the 2. Take the 2. Nick Meaney is stepping up. They are taking the 2 here. That missed conversion from earlier. Here's a chance to make up for it. And yes, Victor Radley just standing a little bit too high in contact there. The shoulder straight to the face. He can complain about it all he wants, but it is what it is. It was shoulder to the face. Nick Meaney with the penalty puts it through. He's taken the 2. And it's the Melbourne Storm up 6 points to 0. Shack of Heart says, I'm probably so used to watching Union that I forgot the rules on high tackles are relaxed because it's a league finals match. Vopsy says, why do the refs love Melbourne so much? Well, there's only one team that they love more, Vopsy. Broncos. Flash red, ahoy there, mate. Oh, I'm on the fence with this game, in all honesty, Flash. I'm on the fence in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if either team wins. Very evenly matched. Very evenly matched across the park, both teams. Melbourne spread it wide to the left. Meany got nowhere to go. Good defense here, Roosters. Munster, dummies inside, dummies outside. Goes on his own. Oh, and he gets all caught up. Oh, he is not happy. Cameron Munster is just furious with Bronson Garlic right now. Mel! Ahoy! She's alive! We've been so worried about you, Mel, because we haven't heard from you. Roosters with the ball. Both teams completing very well. 20 minutes gone in the first half. Both teams up there with the completion rate. Roosters go into Storm territory. Walker out the back to Keary. Flat pass to say the least. Tackle 5, Roosters. 30 out. Keary puts it high. How's the chase? They're flying through. And Nick Meany takes it. You're alive. That's good, at least for now. Oh, you've been in Hospitale. The old Hospitale. That's no good. Jeez, I hope with nothing serious. Send in our best wishes to you, Mel. Especially tomorrow when the Warriors demolish the Knights. UFC says, well, Daddy Cash, generally you only go to hospital for serious things. You've made me say it. I didn't want to say it, UFC, but you've made me say it. Some people are quite drama queens. Didn't want to suggest that might be the case, but you've gone and made me. Haven't you? You cheeky fucker. Roosters back inside. Storm territory now. Through the hands they go. Fifth and last. Carey puts it high. There's no pressure at the back here. And Melbourne can bring this back. Reimis Smith under no pressure at all. It was a non-existent kick chase there from the Roosters. And that's where they're losing the game at the moment, in my opinion. The Roosters, the kick, Melbourne at the moment are out kicking and out chasing the Roosters. Karma Chameleon's off for a rest. And Christian Welsh is on for the Melbourne Storm. Oh, that's loose. Oh, that's loose. That's very loose. And Josh King has knocked the ball on. That's the second time, I'm pretty sure, that Josh King has just dropped the ball cold. On attack. I don't think he's going to be on the field for too much longer. Josh King. That is his second error. I'm fairly certain. Under no pressure, just dropping the ball. Going into contact. From the scrum, now the Roosters, Tedesco beats Munster. Couldn't have done that at Origin, mate. But anyway, I digress. Origin's long gone. Long over. Roosters ball. 40 out from the Storm line. Walker with the inside pass to Butcher. 30 out. Tackles up the sleeve. Radley dummies, goes on his own. 20 out from the line now. Roosters. Cheese goes to the right. Tedesco bumps off one. Tedesco still going. Oh, he didn't give the pass. He was probably covered, in all honesty, on the outside anyway. Fifth and last. Walker with the crossfield kick. In midfield, it's landing. It's tapped back. It's lost forward by Munster. Cameron Munster knocks it on. Oh, it's not been called. Ashley Klein stood there, saw it right in front of him, and he's called that as not a knock on. Okay, I'm either delusional and seeing things, which admittedly could be the case, or Ashley Klein's just missed the most blatant knock on ever. Ashley Klein's just missed the most blatant knock on ever. We just saw a replay on the screen. Ashley Klein was standing right there. Ashley Klein was meters away from Munster, and he has missed that. Oh, it's Harry Grant. It's Harry Grant. I thought it was Munster. It was Harry Grant, I believe. It was Harry Grant. It was the most blatant knock-on you will ever see in your life. Ashley Klein was right there. He was right beside it. How has he not seen that? And it's come away with a penalty now to the Storm. And the Storm are now up over halfway on tackle 2. What a turning point in this game. The most blatant knock-on you will ever see. Oh my God. Wow. Here come the Storm, keeping the ball alive. Wishart. Now, there's a try beckoning here. As easy as you like. Seve will go over. Seve will score. And that is all on the back of Ashley Klein was meters away from the most blatant knock-on that you will ever see. Now, I've been talking all year about how the Broncos have been gifted everything, but my God, nothing that the Broncos have been given this year can compare to what I have just witnessed with my own eyes here tonight. Nothing. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe what I have just seen. Ashley Klein was right there. I have to say, I have to formally apologize to the Broncos on the back of that, because that is next level. Oh dear. Connor Crowley, ahoy mate. How you doing the Rugby World Cup tonight? Maybe not, mate. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can stay up. I don't know if I can stay up that long for a game like that. Wow. My apologies to all the Oh, Nick Meany with an absolute shocker again. Hits the upright. And he's missed the conversion. And it remains 10 points to 0. Probably just that he missed the conversion. But honestly, my apologies to the Broncos, because I've been hanging bollocks on the Broncos all year long. And even the Broncos, with all their 7,693 home games at Suncorp this season, have not had a call so blatant go their way as that one. Wow. All right. I'll be right back. Wow. Wow. Roosters with the scrum. They need to take full advantage of this. Here they go. Scrum down, Roosters. 20 out from the line. Inside pass for Corey Allan. He steps away. He beats 2. He's still going, Corey Allan. The Roosters, they must strike back here. Oh, Brandon Smith's lost the ball, but it's a penalty. A penalty against the Storm. Marker not square. The Cheese makes the error. Oh, they tap and go. Collins. Lindsay Collins taps and goes. Tried to catch them napping. Caught me napping, but not the Storm defense. 10 meters out now, Roosters. Tackle 2. Cheese sends it out to the right to Walker. Carey runs it to the line. Out the back it goes to Tedesco. Tedesco stops, stumbles. They get a 6 again here, the Roosters. 5 out. They must strike back here, the Roosters. The scene has been set, I think, with that call, that non-knock-on call right in front of the ref. Here they go, breaking left, flat pass to Butcher. Butcher almost crashes over. Tackle 3, only a couple of meters out. Now Radley to Carey. Carey beats the first tackle, pops it out the back, and now the Storm dive on it. Storm dive on the loose ball, and the Roosters have just cocked up their chance. And the Roosters have cocked it up. You see what I said? All right. Moving right along. Melbourne come away with the ball. 9.5 minutes to go till the break, and they've survived that little attacking raid. Connor Crowley asks if this is a final. Yes, this is semi-final number 1 for the NRL 2023 season. Back to Munster, putting the kick in. Oh, it's bouncing. Trapped with the foot by Paulo. Harley Waban, ahoy there. You want the Roosters out of finals week 2. Why is that? Honestly, Harley, as a Sharks supporter myself, I don't think it's the Roosters' fault that we didn't ice that game the other week. Vobsy says, Paulo is pissing me off. How did he even make the team? All he did was trap the ball with his foot. Flat pass now. Roosters to Poga. Poga cuts back in field. They keep it alive. There's gaps everywhere to the right-hand edge. Can they get the ball out here, the Roosters? 5th and last. Look at the gaps to the right. Oh, Sam Walker cuts back in field. What's he doing? And the loose ball falls for the Storm, who knocked the ball on, but it's a penalty to the Roosters. Oh, it's a complete and utter shambles here. It is a complete shambles in midfield. The Roosters, oh, there were gaps everywhere. Sam Walker, for some reason, cuts back in field. They get the penalty. They get away with it. It was sloppy again. The decision-making from the Roosters, not on point. They've tapped and gone, though. Not interested in the 2 at all. They tap and go. Oh, there were just holes everywhere in the Storm defense. Now Tedesco runs it to the line. Allan stops, retreats, and they lose yardage here, the Roosters. Tackle 3, 10 out on the left-hand edge. The attack goes right. Radley to the Cheese. Cut out pass now to Momirovski. Momirovski beats 1. Keeps the ball alive. Now it's opened up for the Roosters. They must score, surely. Oh, what a tackle. And taken down. Right in front of the post is Baker. Fletcher Baker. And the Cheese goes from dummy half. The Cheese goes from dummy half to score. Oh, the Roosters score. 10 points to 4. The kick to come. The cheese has done it. They were all offside there, the Storm as well. You can almost see the disappointment in Ashley Klein's reaction. Honestly, if they show a replay of this, cut to that wide angle and see Ashley Klein's reaction in back play. He almost threw his head back in disappointment as they scored there. I'm looking at my replay screen over here. Ashley Klein is just like, bugger it. I've got to give this one. I've got no choice but to give this one. Well, guess what? Sucked in, Ashley Klein. The Roosters have scored. 10 points to 4, kick to come. Much to the chagrin of Homer Ashley. From right beside the post now, Sam Walker puts it over. 10 points to 6. The Roosters are back. Oh, conversions. How important are they? Huh? How important are those kicks at goal? We saw it the other week for the Sharks. If the Sharks had a goal kicker, ironically, this is the irony right now. If the Sharks had a goal kicker, they would have beaten the Roosters last week. And the irony of all that is the Roosters are only in this game at the moment because Melbourne don't have a goal kicker. And they've left points out there. How hilarious is that? Munster gets us back underway. 5.5 minutes to go until the halftime break. And it is still game on here because of those misconversions. This game so far has been all Melbourne, and Ashley Klein has been blowing the pee out of the whistle in favour of the home team. But somehow they're still holding on here. The Roosters, flat pass. Now Corey Allen goes straight through. Corey Allen into space. Up into Storm territory on tackle 4. The Roosters have sprung to life here. Cheese from dummy half spots a half gap. It's shut down. 5th and last, 20 out from the line. They go to the blind side where Walker puts the kick up high. Pressure at the back on Meaney. Oh, pressure? What pressure? Says Nick Meaney. He takes that well. The Roosters, though, just rumbling upfield. Malty's looking good. By the way, let's all just take a moment to appreciate how good the Malty's looking. The Roosters have awoken from their slumber, says Shakavarts. 5th and last here, Melbourne, putting the kick in from deep inside their own territory. It bounces kindly for Tedesco. Puts the pass off to Poga. Poga returns it. Carey, dummies, goes on his own. 3.5 minutes to go until half time. 10 points to 6. They'll be fairly happy with this. Vobsy, what do you reckon? I'm thinking the Roosters are quite happy with this. By the way, Michelle, Jason Bourne, Intox Jones, the man of 1,000 names, his new name is Wilma Titsgrow, just so you're aware. Wilma Titsgrow. To the left they go. Walker puts it high. Pressure at the back again on Meaney. And he does extremely well again. Nick Meaney. Jason Hamilton says, Brandon Smith try over 38 points, you were told. Well, there's only 16 points so far. But hey, you got the first part of that. The Brendan Smith try has been nailed. Fifth and last here, Storm deep inside their own territory again. They are just pinned down there at the moment. Now Tedesco to Poga again. Roosters. They've been keeping the Storm down here. Oh, the Jones is Jones. The Jones is Jones. Walker, flat pass. Crichton. Roosters now out the back to Carey. They've got good shape out to the left. Keeping it alive. Allan to Poga. The kick is in. Harry Grant's under pressure. Harry Grant does extremely well at the back. Under the pump. Melbourne come away with the ball. Roosters have definitely lifted here. They've gone up a gear. Melbourne struggling to go with them at the moment. They will lead going into half-time, short of an absolute catastrophe here. Melbourne should go into the break in the lead, but they should be in the lead by more. Nick Meaney has left his kicking boots at home. 33 seconds to go, and Munster has put in an absolute masterclass of a kick there. Turn the Roosters around, and the kick from inside his own 30-metre line. Suddenly the Roosters are attacking 20 out, and they will be happy just to take this into halftime now, I do believe. This will be the last play of the half. 10 points to 6 in favour of Melbourne. As we go into the halftime break, and I would have to say that maybe the Roosters just slightly the more happy of the two teams, because Melbourne dominated the early stages of that game. They were getting all the calls going their way as well. All of them. Going into halftime, only 4 points ahead when they really should be 8 ahead. It doesn't seem like a lot of points, but when you're talking about finals footy, all the points matter. I cannot believe. We've just seen a replay, and I cannot believe that Ashley Klein missed that knock on. I've told you, Ashley Klein is a homer. Ashley Klein favours the home team. Ashley Klein does not have a preference. He just always blows in favour of the home team. But even for him, that was a huge one. Missing that knock on that he was standing right beside. He was in the camera shot as it happened. That was a huge miss. And then for Melbourne to go up the other end and score, and that being the difference at the break, incredible. Absolutely incredible. That is the difference between the two teams at the break, was that Ashley Klein missed knock on, even though he was standing right there. He's a homer. I say it all the time. I say it constantly. Ashley Klein is a homer. People think that he favours certain teams. He doesn't. He doesn't. He just blows in favour of the home team. It's just the way it is. It's the way he is. He doesn't want to get out of shape. All right, West to World of Sports, half-time. 10 points to 6 in favour of the Melbourne Storm on the back of that really contentious call. A long way to go here in the second half. Exciting. Second 40 coming up. Can't wait for it. Let's make it happen. Let's party on out. Let's party out for the rest of it. Where is it? Where is it even? All right, that's really loud, and I apologize. Oh, I should be a DJ. Don't know what just happened there. All right. Switch it all off. Switch it all off. That was not bad, huh? I just put a... See, I could be a DJ. That's all it is, right? Just putting a collection of sounds together to make a thing. Did it well. All right, Wastewater Sports. Halftime. Be back after this. For all the second half action. Anybody's game still here. It's up in the air. 10 points to 6. The Storm just clinging on. What will the second half bring? All right. Waste of Water Sports. Let's go with the second half underway. 10 points to 6 at the halftime break in favour of the home side. What's going to happen in the second half? Roosters well and truly still in this. Do not give up, Roosters fans. A full 40 minutes left of footy. Only 4 points the difference. The Storm, I dare say, will not be too happy with that. Only 4 points the difference. Clearly, they left some points out there. And I'm talking about the conversions, of course. 4 points have been left out there by Melbourne. The irony of which, that's well, actually, the Sharks left more than 4 points out there against the Roosters last week. And that was enough for the Roosters to get up and win. So who knows? Maybe history is repeating here tonight for the Roosters as it goes back to Wishart. It's off the side of the boot and it pops up. Oh, what the hell was that? Angus Crichton was tapping the ball back for some reason. He really didn't need to. He could have just caught that. But it's worked out anyway for the Roosters. They were under no pressure. He had absolutely no reason at all to do that. But he decided he would do it anyway. Interesting call there. Anyways, it's Roosters' ball. They are on the attack inside Storm territory. 30 out from the line. To the left they go. Keary to Butcher. Butcher nearly gets through. Oh, he's a solid player, Butcher. Fifth and last now. Quick play. Walker takes it to the line. He's caught. He flicks it out the back and it's intercepted. And Christian Welsh is away. Christian Welsh upfield. He's up over halfway. He's 40 out from the Roosters line. Oh, the big man with the intercept. Incredible. UFC Only Fam says, Daddy Cash, can you believe that South Africa are now favourites to win the Rugby World Cup? No, I really can't believe that at all. I would have thought for sure France were already the favourites. I would have thought that they'd be even more secure favourites, having beaten the All Blacks in the first round. That makes no sense to me, South Africa being favourites. France were the favourites going in, and then they beat the All Blacks. I can't understand why that would change. I don't understand why France, already the favourites to win their first up pool game, and then suddenly drop in price. Oh, it's kicked into the face of Corey Allen. Has he played at it? No, says Ashley Klein. And the Roosters will come away with the ball. Risky offload here, keeping the ball alive. Roosters have the ball. People are doubting France because Uruguay gave them an almighty scare earlier this morning. Well, that makes no sense. As if they would have been really trying against Uruguay. No offense to Uruguay, but come on. Even if they played their full-strength squad, they would have been trying things and not playing to the best of their ability. Let's be honest. It was Uruguay. Harry Grant from dummy half. Quick ball here for the Storm down the short side. Up towards halfway they go on tackle 3. 4 points in the lead they are. Sloppy play though. They hardly look like a team in the lead. It must be said. Fifth and last. Just inside Roosters territory. It goes to Munster. Munster puts it high into the corner. Tedesco takes it. Jaxson Paulo with the hit up. He's really done nothing of note, Jackson, has he? In fairness. Roosters trailing by 4. Definitely not out of this game. Such a long way to go. Oh, now Butcher fires a stupid pass out the back. That was actually a little bit ridiculous. They've come away with it, though, the Roosters. And they're up towards the halfway line. Radley puts the head down, charges up over the 50-metre mark. Roosters stay on the blind side. Keary runs to the defence, puts the kick high. No pressure on Meany at the back. He can just bring it back. Tux Bish says, let's go Storm. Bobsy says Paulo is scared to have a shocker. Like I was saying he would. I'm in his head rent-free without ever speaking to him. And now the Storm goes straight through. A big hole has opened up. The try is beckoning. The try is beckoning, but Eisenhuth is cut down by Tedesco. A try saver from Tedesco. And now a loose pass out the back. Play on, says Ashley Klein. Oh, and the Storm have just titched that up. Well, my tits grow. Well, the Storm's tits didn't grow there. They completely bollocksed it up. They get the ball back, but it's been knocked on. Oh, Jaxson Paulo. Jaxson Paulo. A big mistake at the back. There you go. Vopsy jinxed the jinx. And Jaxson Paulo knocks the ball on. Eisenhuth taken down, a try-saving tackle, a great legs tackle by James Tedesco, and then from the ensuing play of the ball, Melbourne just completely titched that up. They had numbers to burn. But here they go, scrum down, Melbourne, Munster to Olam. Olam gets on the outside, but is taken down by Momirovski. Plenty of tackles up the sleeve here for the Storm. 10 out. They're in midfield. Eisenhuth will try again. Not in as much space this time. You feel like this is a huge moment in the game. Munster out the left to Meany. Meany leaves it behind him. And the Roosters dive on the loose ball. It's Roosters' ball. Momirovski. Let's not forget Momirovski's a premiership winner, yeah? Let's not forget that. Vopsy says, does Klein close his eyes when running? Or does he just decide to miss Storm knock-ons? Homer, Vopsy. Homer. He's a homer. I say it all the time. Ashley Klein is not biased towards anyone in particular. He just sucks and he goes with whatever's happening for the home team. Roosters, though, with quick ball here. Cheese from dummy half. Oh, he's been dumped on his head here, Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith has been dumped on his head. It was far from a lifting tackle, but somehow he's ended up on the top of his stupid head. I can't believe that. Brandon Smith has ended up, it was not a tip tackle. I don't know what it was. But he's ended up on his head. Crazy scenes here. Nothing's been made of it. Nothing's even been mentioned from the on-field officials. But somehow Brandon Smith ended up on the top of his head here in this tackle. Fifth and last now, Storm. Just inside Roosters territory. Munster puts it high. No pressure on the kick chase. It's taken down. Polga to bring it back. Might have been, yeah, it was Polga. I don't know. They kind of, they kind of look the same. Olga and Paulo. It's hard to distinguish. Tackle 3 here. Roosters bringing out of territory. Butcher shrugs off one. Beats the next tackle. Gets the offload away. Butcher. They're up over halfway. Keeping the ball alive. Crichton spills it out the back. And it's been knocked on by the Storm. It's been knocked on by the Storm, surely. Ashley Klein's missed another one. No. He's called it. Oh, I think word came in from the touchy there. Word came in from the touch judge there. And Melbourne are going to challenge it. Honestly, I think Ashley Klein got word from the touchy there. I thought he'd missed another blatant Storm knock on. Angus Crichton really did not need to push this offload, though. That was stupidity. Stupidity of the highest order. What a goof, you could say. You could say, what a goof. Angus Crichton didn't need to push that pass anyway. But surely this is knocked on by Melbourne. What? Whoa. Has he knocked it on? Has he knocked it on? Has he knocked it on? Challenge unsuccessful. There we go. Challenge unsuccessful. I thought for a moment there Ashley Klein had missed another one. .29.5 minutes to go. This game is in the balance. 5 errors each. Tedesco from the scrum. He's caught high there by Wishart. Nothing comes of it. Roosters ball up over halfway. Whoops, sorry. Cheers to myself. 6 again for the Roosters. Oh, God, I just choked on my own saliva. How very professional. 6 again for the Roosters, though. This is what they needed. Oh, this is a huge moment in the game. Butcher with the offload. Tedesco spills it. Tedesco spills it. Oh, James Tedesco's lost the ball. It's not called a knock on, and Carey comes down with it. Oh, they get away with that, the Roosters. Oh, they get away with that. Baker takes it forward on tackle 4. Smith from dummy up. Puts the kick in for himself, Brendan Smith. And it's tapped dead. Will Warbrick gets across and taps it dead. Oh, the Cheese thought he was on for a double there. Goal line dropout for the Storm. The Cheese thought he was well and truly on there. Oh, this game is in the balance. Melbourne put the drop out deep. It's tapped up. And Terrell May runs it forward, takes it on his own. .30 out from the Storm line here, the Roosters. Here they go, putting the pressure on. Storm, they've not cracked yet. But how much pressure can they withstand? Butcher. Nat Butcher, that is. Tedesco. Oh, that's a huge hit. Cameron Munster has just folded Sam Walker in half and put him on his back. What a huge tackle. That'll lift Melbourne for sure. If that doesn't lift the team, nothing will. And now, in space, out to the left goes Poga, 5th and last. They're 5 out. Cameron Munster leading the way from the front. What a tackle. 5th and last, Carey. Crossfield kick. It's not deep enough. Roosters tap it back. They keep it alive. Walker fires it out. Paulo taps it in field. And it's dived on by Reimis Smith and Melbourne. Great defense. Led by Cameron Magic Munster. What a hit this was. Folding Sam Walker in half. And that set the tone for the rest of that set of 6 there, Melbourne. Can he bring it on attack, though? That's the thing. Melbourne should be way more ahead. Fifth and last, 40 out from Roosters line. Munster puts it high. No pressure on the kick chase. Paulo takes it. He looks up, though, and sees a lot of purple jerseys. 26 minutes to go. 4 points the difference. Wilma Titsgrow says you could only survive on Venus for a maximum of 1 second before the extreme temperatures and pressures completely vaporized you. Oh, here's some space though for the Roosters. Oh, a try's gone begging for the Storm. Dear God, it was Eli Katoa as well. It was Katoa, my try scorer as well. All he had to do was pick that loose ball up and he was away. The pass from Keary out the back was spilt by Allan. It was Katoa. Oh, he picks it up, he's away. Well, he still had Victor Radley to beat. It wasn't a dead set certain thing, but there is a leg of the multi slipping through the fingers potentially. .25 to go. Melbourne ball. Munster runs it to the line. Olam gets on the outside. Feeds it off to Reimis Smith. Smith is caught. 10 from the Roosters line on the left-hand edge. Olam keeps it on the left-hand edge. Waste of a tackle, that one, Justin Olam. Trying to free up this right-hand side, though. Munster to Grant. And Josh King now holds onto the ball. Good for him. Wishart out the back now. Seve. Can he get a double, Seve? I hope not. Spread it around, people. Tackle 4. Lacking on attack here at the moment, the Storm. Now, through goes Liero. 1 to beat. Oh, Tedesco brings him down. 5 out from the line, 5th and last. Munster out the back to Mini. Oh, it's loose. Harry Grant picks it up. No, it's Wishart. Wishart puts it high, and it's way too deep. Oh, and it's been dropped at the back. Victor Radley knocks it on. Victor Radley knocks it on. Oh, Victor Radley with the Goof Award for the night. Victor Radley. No. Oh, he's gone and goofed up. He wins the award for the night for sure. Spills the ball and the collective heads drop from the Roosters, the supporters, the coaching box, the entire team. The heads just drop. What a big moment that is. Victor Radley with the mistake. Munster, dummies, goes on his own. He's caught high. Munster's been comped around the chin, and this will be a penalty to the Storm. Take the 2. 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 2. Harry Grant wants 2. 2. He's saying 2. Take the 2. Oh, how much t-shirt promotion can you possibly get inside a minute and a half? From the Goof t-shirt straight to the Take the 2 t-shirt. Oh, it's an advertiser's dream right now on the Waste of Water Sports. They are taking the 2. Harry Grant was onto it straight away. Flash Red says, I'm sure the Rabbitohs supporters we just seen in the stands are just there to watch the Roosters lose. Well, they're certainly not there for their team, are they? Yeah. Boy. random hot blonde in the crowd. Not Ryan Papenhuyzen, by the way. Nick Meaney, he's been kicking terribly all night. Can he put this one over to make it a converter? Try the difference. Moves in, strikes it. He's pushed it to the right. It just hooks inside the far upright. Oh, he did his absolute goddamn best to miss it. Nick Meaney is not kicking. Nick Meaney is kicking like he's completely wasted tonight. And he did his best to miss that one. But it just hooks back in. Oh, 12 points to 6 now. Melbourne, they go out to a converted try lead. But boy, it was a near thing. That was so close to disaster. Roosters get us back underway. Flash red, yes, absolutely, flash red. It's already set up. It's already up on the channel, ready to go. Head on over there, set your reminders. It's already there. Ready to roll for tomorrow. Knights vs Warriors. We are ready to go. 20 minutes to go in this game. Melbourne have extended their lead to a converted try. Fifth and last, back to Wishart. Wishart's had a solid game. Puts the kick through. Taken by Polga at the back. Will says, I don't think Storm really care for winning. Have to face Panthers next week. Well, you know, the old Panthers got a little bit of a theory about that. For those of you who joined us for the Generations podcast this week, you know, there's a little theory about that. The ambush. The old Panther is extremely concerned about a Melbourne Storm pre-grand final ambush. Nick Meaney has done extremely well at the back here to stay in the field of play. He might be kicking conversions. Stephanie, stay funny, Steph, ahoy! How are you? And welcome there. YNG Sony. So yeah, for those of you who joined the Wasted World of Sports a couple of nights ago on the Generations podcast, the old Panther has a little bit of a theory about a Melbourne Storm pre-grand final ambush on the Panthers. Oh, now here's a penalty to the Roosters. Just short of the halfway line. Liera cannot believe it. Wow, that was a penalty? Hands on the ball? Well, I mean, I suppose technically his hand was still on the ball. You can't really argue with it. His hand was touching the ball. Can't really argue with that. Oh, Roosters on tackle one, keeping the ball alive. Can they strike? Looking to get back into this one. In midfield. Here, Roosters. Sand and Smith. May. Tedesco. Tedesco dummies. Tedesco goes on his own. He's a metre short here. Teddy Tedesco. Tackle 4, Roosters. Shape out to the left. Walker flat pass to Butcher. Butcher's got no support. He feeds it back. Oh, the kick's been put through, and it sets up perfectly for Momirovski, and he drops the ball. Momirovski drops the ball. Was he tackled early? Oh, we need to look at some stuff here. All Momirovski needed to do was hold that ball and fall over the try line. It's gone up as no try, but we've got a lot to look at here. It was on for all money. Well, never mind, because we're coming back for an obstruction. Never mind, because we are coming all the way back to a penalty for the Storm for an obstruction. Lindsay Collins has just gone and wiped out Harry Grant, who is now back on his feet, by the way. Harry Grant is now back on his feet, so you cannot argue that it's disrupted the defensive line. You cannot honestly argue. He got back to his feet and was there in front of the kicker. So how has that disrupted the defensive line? He's got back to his feet and stood up and was standing in front of the player who kicked the ball. And it's come back for an obstruction penalty. Oh, the goddamn world has gone mad, as if we didn't already know. As if we didn't already know. The world has gone batshit crazy. That just confirms it. That call. That decision. He was up. He was back up on his feet. Composed and standing in front of the ball. I just can't even process that. I can't even process that. Drew Richardson says, Dan, what is your favorite food? Anything Italian. Anything Italian, mate. I'm talking pasta, pizza, anything Italian. And I'm all over it. And now a forward pass from dummy half. Oh, Luke Keary's busted. Luke Keary's busted. Roosters fans everywhere just hoping this is cramps. Oh, but he's been hit awkwardly. Oh, Keary could be in trouble here. I don't think that's cramp. Wishart's kind of gone into contact. Jimmy Lister, ahoy. Oh, Luke Keary's in trouble. He's hobbling around in back play. Luke Keary. UFC Only Fam says, damn, how you like them olives. Love olives. I can just eat olives straight from the jar. Straight through the gap now, the Roosters. Radley's in space. Radley has pulled down Cameron Munster with a try-saver. Now they fire across to Lindsay Collins. Lindsay Collins will score, and we're about to be all square. Lindsay Collins scores right beside the post. We are about to be 12 points all here. 13 minutes 50 to go. Oh, who made that break? Sandon Smith. Sandon Smith makes the break. And then the cutout pass to Lindsay Collins. Untouched beside the post. And the Roosters square things up. Trent Robinson's up. He's banging on the glass of the coach's box. He's a happy man. Wilma Titsgrow says elephants are the only animals that can't jump. Well, there you go. UFC only fams. That's the conversion is successful. The conversion successful from right beside the post. And we are all square. 12 and a half minutes to go. This one is going down to the wire. UFC only fam says, oh no. I need Storm to win by 3+. Otherwise, no bonus bet on my multi. Bobsy says Bellyache is probably on the phone to the bunker. 12 points all and not one single goddamn tick off the multi. Unbelievable. Not a single tick off the multi. Incredible. No one. Look, there's goddamn 6 guys there. There's 6 guys there. And not a single one with a tick. Sounds like my dating life. But I digress. Tedesco now with the ball up towards halfway. Roosters. Oh, they've got all the momentum here now, the Roosters. They are completely dominating now. You just got that feeling, that little cheeky feeling that Melbourne had not done enough in that first half. And now here go the Roosters, 5th and last. Walker puts it high. No interest in the drop goal. And Meaney takes it at the back. Tedesco's there, picks him up and dumps him over the end goal. James Tedesco. Oh, it's a penalty. A penalty to the Storm. Tedesco was offside, is what Ashley Klein is saying. Oh, let's look at that on the replay. I've got my replay screen over here. Oh, it was only slight. Tedesco maybe just millimeters offside. What a turnaround that is. What a turning point, potentially, in this game. Well, the kick into touch was shithouse, wasn't it? So they've gone absolutely nowhere upfield off the penalty, the Storm. Goddamn nowhere upfield. Jimmy Lister says, wasted world. Did you hear? Oh, by the way, feel free to call me Dan, Jimmy Lister. Did you hear it only took 44 minutes for the Warriors versus Knights game to sell out? I do not hear that, but it also does not surprise me. But that's very good news. Yeah, very good news. A final in New Zealand Rugby League selling out. Great stuff. Up over halfway. What a charge now. Here goes Melbourne. Back to Munster. Munster. Oh, he's caught, Munster. Munster got a little bit too cheeky. Munster got a little bit too cheeky for his own good there. And he got caught. And he's been made a complete and total goof out of. The Roosters do well there. They don't fall for any of those shenanigans. Victor Radley was all over him. And then it was followed up by Sam Walker. And Sam Walker let him know about it too, didn't he? Oh, Sammy Walker was right in there. Letting him know, you've gone goofed up, buddy. He couldn't do that when he was playing for Queensland. Just quietly. Roosters now. Oh, they've got all the momentum at the moment here. The Roosters. I've just realised. I have honestly just realised how much my head looks like a pineapple tonight. But anyway, I digress. 5th and last now, Roosters. They're going drop goal. Walker. Sam Walker. Kicks. He pushes it off to the left. Oh, no, it's through. Is it through? It's through. Sam Walker puts it through. Sam Walker puts it through. And for the second week in a row, the Roosters are up 13 points to 12. This is the scoreline that they defeated the Sharks by. This is the scoreline. And they did it because the Sharks screwed up their conversions. The Storm have screwed up their conversions tonight, and Sammy Walker has put the Roosters up 13 points to 12. There's 8 minutes to go in this game, though. That's the difference. 8 minutes to go. The game was essentially over against the Sharks when Sam Walker kicked the drop goal. Can they hold on? How just extremely ironic is it that 2 weekends in a row, the Roosters 13-12 and missed conversions from the opposition is the difference between the two teams at the moment. Plenty of time left for Melbourne tonight, though, that the Sharks did not have. This game is still... Oh, God, I've just spilt it everywhere, all over myself. Back to Keary, fifth and last. Keary from halfway puts it high. I absolutely agree, Shack of Hearts. It was absolutely the right decision to take the drop goal. 100% get the lead. Put the scoreboard pressure on. Inside the last 10 minutes, own the scoreboard pressure. 100%. A pineapple plant can stay alive and continue giving fruits for up to 50 years. So you're only good for 50 years, Dan. Oh, well, hey, if I make it to 50, I'll have outlived my own prediction on my life. So I'll be happy with that. I'll be content. Oh, the arrow almost breaks through. Taken down by his opposite number. Oh, and he's got an ankle issue here. Trent Liero's fallen awkwardly here. And Sia Wong with the tackle. Let's see what's happened here. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me we are even... No, please don't tell me we're considering hip drop here. Please don't tell me we can't be considering hip drop. Please don't tell me that this game is going to be decided by that. Please don't tell me this game is about to be decided by that. Get up, play the goddamn ball, and let's just move on, please. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Common sense. Oh, wow. That was very alarming, though. I can't be the only one that was slightly alarmed by that, right? Back it goes. Fifth and last. Munster puts it high. And the Roosters come away with it. 6 minutes to go. No thought of a drop goal there from the Storm. They weren't interested in leveling this game up. With 6 minutes to go. No interest in tying the scores. Well, they're going to get a chance, though. The Roosters with the error. Oh, Vopsy, it's Jaxson Paulo. Vopsy, it's Jaxson Paulo. No, it's not. Never mind. It's Wong. I was Wong. It was Wong. No, it was Jaxson Paulo. God damn it. Okay. Vopsy, it was Jaxson Paulo. With 5.5 minutes to go, Jaxson Paulo has just gone goofed. Oh, no. The Storm have got a full set of 6 here. 5.5 minutes to go to steal this game, or at least equalise. Munster, Tamini, what are they going to do? Look at the Roosters, though. The swarming defence. Five minutes to go, tackle 4. Now, they have to go. Do they go now? They're looking for the equaliser now, Melbourne. It's back to Munster. Munster dummies the drop goal. He's running. He beats the first up tackle. And he's now swamped by the defence. Oh, they were all over him here, the Roosters. Now it comes back to Wishart. Wishart snaps. It's low. It's flat. It's bounced off Karma Chameleon, and it's been called a knock-on against the Roosters. Oh, they can't win a trick at the moment, the Roosters. Wishart with the drop goal. It was too flat. It's into the back of the head of Karma Chameleon. And the Roosters come away with it. 4 minutes to go. Wishart with a terrible kick at drop goal. The Storm will have another shot at it. Melbourne will get another shot at it here. 3 minutes 46 to go. Don't tell me the Roosters are going to win back-to-back weeks, 13 points to 12. I actually think Vopsy's gone. He can't handle it. Vopsy's got his head buried in a sheet somewhere, refusing to look out. He's just listening to the audio at the moment and poking his eye out like, I hope we do it. I really hope we do it. Karma Chameleon coming from the field. Roosters with the ball. Collins. Ed Vogel, ahoy, mate. Fifth and last, Roosters from inside the 40. Here it is now. Melbourne might get one or two more sets. With 3 minutes 40 to go, I reckon one or two. They'll probably get two more sets. Assuming no repeats. Wishart to Munster. Munster looking to spark something. But they're just struggling here. Melbourne, Wishart. Now they go right. Seve steps in field, takes them on. He's taken down. Oh, underwear at the wazoo here from Seve. 6 again for the Storm. 6 again, Melbourne. That's exactly what they needed. 6 again, 30 out from the Roosters line. It's not over yet. They get the 6 again. They get the call. Welsh to Nelson. Nelson's taken down. Plays it quick. Harry Grant from dummy half to Munster. Dummies. Goes on his own, Munster. Gets the offload. Back to Grant. Grant. Oh, he's caught high. Grant. Oh, he's appealing for a penalty. Harry Grant. Milky McGee. Get up. Oh, get up. I'm sorry, but get up. Get up, Harry. No. No, Harry. Just get up and play the goddamn ball. Come on. No one wants to win like this. No one wants to win like this. Come on. Yes, play on. Oh, common sense prevails again. Common sense prevails again tonight, and they're told to play on here. To the left-hand side, Melbourne. 5th and last, they're a metre short. 2 minutes to go. Back it goes. Munster with the crossfield kick. They're up. It comes down. Will Warbrick. Will Warbrick scores. Has Will Warbrick just won the game for Melbourne? Will Warbrick has just won the game for the Melbourne Storm. The crossfield kick from Munster. Will Warbrick, 1-on-1, wins the ball. Has he got it down? Have Melbourne just stolen this one? Cameron Munster, the crossfield kick. Will Warbrick plants it down and Melbourne have won. Melbourne Storm have won the game. Will Warbrick with the match-winning try. 1-on-1 with Poga. Try confirmed. Big, bad Will Warbrick. Panthers vs. Storm next weekend. Panthers vs. Storm confirmed. They've stolen it at the death. Melbourne have pinched this game. One minute 20 to go. Cameron Munster put it on a dime. And Will Warbrick, clutch play. Robert M. asks, would the Panthers be watching this game? Well, you would hope so. I mean, you would honestly hope so. I mean, any team worth their weight would be watching the opposition or potential opposition play a game. Surely. I mean, I think common sense, they would have to be, wouldn't they, Robert? Nick Meaney moves in, strikes it, converts it. He puts it over. And Melbourne go up 18 points to 13. 25 seconds to go. The Roosters, there is only one play on the cards here. It has to be a short. Oh, by the way, that's a tick off the multi. I got one tick off the multi tonight. There's only one play available. It has to be a short kickoff. Tedesco, he goes short. It goes the distance, and the Storm come down with it. Melbourne come down with it. And suddenly, all the cramps are kicking in. Isn't it funny how all the cramps kick in 79 minutes into the game? It's amazing. Nobody cramps up for all the time leading up to it, but suddenly, 79 minutes in, Cramp City and Melbourne have stolen victory here. Literally stolen victory. 18 points to 13, and they have the honour and privilege of moving into the preliminary finals to get absolutely pantsed by the Penrith Panthers next week. Oh, what an honour. What an honour. But if you joined in to the Generations podcast a couple of nights ago, you will know that there's a little bit of a theory going around that maybe, just maybe, it's all on purpose. The old Panther has a little bit of a theory on the Generations podcast. He shared a little bit of a theory with us that maybe the Storm have done this on purpose. Maybe the Storm are planning a little bit of an ambush city on the Penrith Panthers. But we'll see. Oh, Jonathan Manson, thank you so much, my friend. Jonathan, you need to be added to the squad. Who's your team, Jonathan? Thank you so much for that. Jonathan Manson, a $20 super chat. Very much appreciate that, mate. We've got to add you to the squad there. So let me know your team so that I can give you the right jersey. Otherwise, I'll just give you the default Australian jersey. But yeah, thank you so much for that, mate. $20 super chat. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, let me know, mate. You have earned yourself a spot here on the Waste of Water Sports All-Star squad. We'll give you a jersey and a place on the team there for sure. For that, just let me know who you want. Dan also does shots for super chats. No, he doesn't. This is not a thing, people. All right. Here's for everyone else in the chat room. If somebody's got the username Wilma Titsgrow, probably don't listen to them. Just a thing. Because it's not a real name. It's not a real name. Believe it or not a real name. Although, funnily enough, there's a username I cannot say on the stream, but it's Mike. Oh, actually, there is a way I can say it. Michael Hunt. All right? People jump onto the chat with the name Michael Hunt, just not Michael, okay? You get it? You're all smart enough. I know you get it. But the irony of that is actually somebody's name. Here in Queensland, there is literally a car dealer, Michael Hunt's Cars. Like it's an actual business name. So what do you do in that respect? It's like, okay, it's obviously a troll username, but at the same time, it is somebody's name and an actual business name here in Queensland. Crazy scenes. So anyways, thank you very much once again. So much appreciated. Jonathan Manson, as I always say, absolutely not expected, but very, very much appreciated. So let me know your team, or I'll give you the Australian jersey. At this point, we're just giving him the Australian jersey. So it's all good. It's all good. Jean Jezebel, ahoy. Welcome along. Robert M says, see ya in the NT, for example. What a great marketing campaign, by the way. I love that marketing campaign. The Northern Territory. See you in the NT. Wilma Titsgrow says, I can't help my French heritage. How dare you? How absolute dare you? Yes, well. What can I say? What can I say? All right, Westwater Sports, full-time here. The Melbourne Storm have stolen this one. 18 points to 13. I'm going to have a very quick break, and we'll be right back to recap all of that right after this. But before I go, let's drop some beats, huh? Let's see if I can do as good as I did last time. All right, wait for it. Next round. All right, we're going to put it in. Yes! Oh, yeah! All right, we're going to take it to the next level. Next beat. All right, we're going to bring it in. Oh, yeah! Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Sorry. Hang on. Thank you. All right. Whew. Waste to Water Sports, thank you so much. 18 points to 13 here. The Melbourne Storm over the Sydney Roosters. I'm legitimately exhausted. I definitely do not have a career in DJing. Very much appreciate your company. I'll see you tomorrow. Warriors versus Knights in the second semi-final. We now know that it's going to be the Penrith Panthers. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Penrith Panthers versus the Melbourne Storm. Melbourne have stolen this one at the death. I really don't know what just happened for the past 5 minutes. But anyways, Penrith versus Melbourne confirmed. Warriors versus Knights tomorrow, right here on the Waste to Water Sports. Thank you so much for your company tonight. As always, Catch you next time. Thank you so much. And until next time, cheers, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, and cheers. And no guarantees, but I might be on Discord a bit later on. So if you've got Discord, I might be over on the Discord a bit later on. Catch ya. Yes, thank you. Cheers. His ass is hanging out as he makes a break-up field. Stepping back. Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Cameron Munster's now putting his balls in Nick Meaney's face.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.